What up, YouTube? It's your boy Pubs, and today, guess what? I have a little issue with Call of Duty 4 Remastered. Yeah, I'm here to complain again. That's right. It's what I'm good at. You know, every time I want to make a video, I say, oh, today I'm going to be positive. Today I'm going to find something positive. It's like, no, I'm a real person. And this is like my venting. This is my time to vent about Call of Duty. COD 4 Remastered. So all we know is that it looks better. We don't know if it plays better. We don't know what they fixed. All we know is it looks better. Shit, we don't know anything really about Infinite Warfare. All we know is we got to spend $80 to get these two games. We got to spend $80 to get a game the majority of the community wants to get their hands on, which is COD 4 Remastered. But we got to spend $80 to buy a game that the majority of the community does not want, so we can play the game we do want. Kind of feel like I'm being held hostage here. And I got to tell you, I don't like that feeling. It's August, and we're about a little less than a month away from COD XP 2016, where we'll get to see the world reveal of Infinite Warfare multiplayer. Right now, that game's a no-buy for me. A 0 chance as of right now that I'm buying that game. Usually at this time, I'm kind of debating what console I should get it on. Should I get it for PC? And PC with COD is kind of always a dead thing, but you get my point. I'm not even having that discussion. It's a no-buy. I'll watch COD XP, the world reveal. I'll watch that. I always watch that kind of stuff. I'll watch that. I want to see what they're bringing to the table. But they got to wow me. And they got to wow me with a beta. Otherwise, it's 100% wait and see. But that brings me back to COD 4 Remastered. I want to play this game. I want to play this game on my PS4 or my Xbox One. Hell, I want to play it on PC. You know, I own COD 4 on PC. I own COD 4 on Xbox 360. And I used to own COD 4 on my PS3 when I had my PS3. So my question is, that $180 that I spent on COD 4 was not enough for Activision? Now I got to buy a game that I don't even want, plus an extra $20 on top of its normal price to play a game that I really want, which is actually downsized from the current Call of Duty 4. It's got less maps. Does anybody see the problem here? As a community, how can we support that business model? We're being held hostage. That's all I feel. Like, damn, I'm being held hostage here. They know what we wanted. We've been telling them for so long. Oh, do this, we'll buy it, we'll buy it. Okay. No, we're not going to sell it to you. We're going to package it with some bullshit that we know sucks, just so you buy it, because we have contracts with these dev teams. That's the thing. They have these contracts, these multi-year contracts, like 10-year contracts with like Treyarch, with Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer. So we're going to get these games, whether they're good or bad. They are coming out. Activision is not one of those developers who, publishers, I should say. Activision is not one of those publishers that delays a game because it's not ready. It's not right. You see all these games, right, that are much hyped for years. And then all of a sudden it comes out, oh, you know, it's pushed back to early 2017 or late fall 2018. Activision is not that publisher. Activision is put it out. We'll fix it as we go along. That fourth quarter needs to be right. We're being held hostage, so their fourth quarter is right for them. Yet I already spent $180 at minimum on COD 4. On COD 4 alone. Yet you want me to spend another $80 to play a better looking version, a better looking version that has less maps. And we have no idea how it actually runs or performs on the PS4 or the Xbox One. But to do so, I got to spend $80 and buy a game I do not want at this point in time. And they wonder why. They wonder why their pre-orders are historically bad right now. As of the first week of July on VG charts, combined between PS4 and Xbox One in the US, now US is their largest base for sales for Call of Duty, they had less than 130,000 combined pre-orders. That's crazy. And then Activision says, oh, we know, but we're going to change our marketing strategy. You can't polish a turd. You could put a dress on a pig, but it's still a pig, right? They just want their money, people. They don't care. What are they doing for us? Okay, listen, check this out. Anytime Call of Duty has some type of event going on, right? Whether it's the Call of Duty World League now or things they've done in the past. Ever since they started microtransactioning us, what do? They create or design something around that event, and then they sell it for $1.99 online. And then they say, oh, well, half the money or whatever goes to the Wounded Warriors. All right, which is a good cause, which is a very good cause. But you already have a shit ton of money. Why not create that little thing you're trying to sell for $1.99, right? Why not give it away to all your current player base who's actually still playing your game in August of the current game cycle and say, here's a gift from Activision to our loyal players, our loyal customers. And in honor of you and your dedication to this franchise, we are donating $5 million to Wounded Warriors on your behalf. Wouldn't that be a nice thing for the community? Now, the Call of Duty community, for the most part, is a complete pile of shit. And that could be multiple videos. I could talk about that forever. But Activision is the head of that pile of shit. Their greed is no different than the greed of the YouTubers they're in bed with. Now, I'm getting off topic. I digress here. My beef is COD 4 Remastered. I bought this game 3 times already. 3 times. 3 different platforms. And now, to get the polished version, not an updated version, just a polished version, I have to spend $80 to get a game that I don't want, to get a game that I do want. Yet I already spent at least $180 on COD 4. That's my problem. I feel we're being held hostage. I wonder, do you feel the same way? Leave a comment. Let me know. Do you feel like we're being held hostage here? And this is some bullshit? Activision's business model is clearly hell-bent on one thing and one thing only, which is profit, not the longevity of the Call of Duty franchise. They rather get that money now. They're not looking down the road. They're just riding this franchise until the wheels fall off. Anyway, I'm your boy Pubs. Thanks for the support on the channel. It's been great, guys. Peace. I'm out.